Because that was kind of a lot.
Well, kinda.
Please enjoy a lounge area. Kitchen with fresh vending, pilot computers, 3 book and magazines. Restroom vending area, pilot's lounge. Pilot's lounge. Is this the lounge? Is it here? Oh, here it is. Oh, there you go. Yeah, let's. Oh, we can play chess. Is there a light somewhere over here? Turn it on. Oh, wait, maybe it's over here.
Go.
Yeah, go for it. So here I am.
Probably wondering how we got here.
Yes, exactly. So that's exactly how we got here.
Sitting in these armchairs.
That were actually, is this over here? Oh, yes.
Exactly, yeah.
So the question right now is, how long do we stay here?
Hey, Sam.
Hey, Mike.
So how'd the flight go?
The trip was really good. It was just one of those flights where I think I have never made that much aeronautical decisions in one single trip throughout my entire flying life. So the morning it went okay. I think I made all the smart decisions. But the morning I talked to you about the thunderstorms. I was thinking, yeah, this is probably going to be a no-go for right now. So my friend and I went to get breakfast and came back, and the weather was fine. And we got to Chicago. We did the RNAV 16 into executive, and that also went pretty good too. So we spent the whole day at Chicago until 11 o'clock. We watched the Cubs game, and that went pretty late. But I was hoping it's going to be a little late because I was thinking of doing the night skyline, and the TFR technically adds at midnight, so we kind of wait until midnight to go. But that's when everything went a little weird. The first thing that happened was I went to executive. I was trying to pay the fuel and the fee with my credit card. There were 3 people there, and none of them knew how to process the credit. So this is how it went down. There were 3 workers there. An older gentleman who was helping me with the payment initially, but just cannot get it to work. Then another young dude who was trying to help him with a different way, but the older gentleman wanted to do it his way. So the younger dude just gave up and jokingly offered for me to go for free. Then comes a guy from the back office who seemed to be more of an upper administrative role, but he also didn't know how to do it. So the 3 of them couldn't figure it out, and I ended up paying with cash, which was no big deal. But this whole credit card situation was giving peak night shift energy, and the comedic vibe coupled with the time of the night of 11:30 p.m. at night made it all feel like a fever dream. But little did we know, it was only the beginning of a long, long fever dream.
Okay, about to take off here in a little bit.
You want me to help to check the lights real quick for me?
Yep. Okay, we're doing some. Yep, we're doing some light checks here. So. Oh yeah, that light's good. Yep. 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 It's getting kind of chilly out, but overall, not too bad. Sam is deep in thought. What is he searching for?
My other flight bag.
What?
My other flight bag. The gray one. Did I bring it? I don't think I brought it.
No, I don't think you would have, but...
Yeah?
Here.
Well, I got an airplane. It wasn't there.
Not your gray bag.
No gray bags. So I kind of panicked. I'm like, did I leave it somewhere in Chicago? So then Mario and I came to the conclusion that maybe I never took it out of the car. Because remember, this morning, we had to delay our flight. So we went to Papa Oz. Mm-hmm. And maybe when I get out of the car, we were like, hey, excited to go fly. So I only took my bag here, which is fine. Because I took my bag with me inside to Papa Oz with my iPad and the GoPro. Because I wanted to look up the weather and stuff. So maybe at that point I didn't take that out. So then I got it's got my logbook in it, it's got a lot of information. So at that point, I was like, okay, well, I guess we just have to get back into view because both my friend and I think that we just left it in the car. But that was also another factor, so I was just feeling a little flustered. But I just told myself I need to focus, just focus on flying. We'll get back and it'll be fine.
Chicago Executive Traffic, Dakota 2111 Charlie is at Signature. We'll be taxiing to runway 16 via Kilo 3 Kilo and departing to the northeast. Chicago Executive. Alright, standing light.
We taxied to the runway. It was like midnight, so it was uncontrolled. And I couldn't find if there's a common runway at Executive because the airport flight directly doesn't say if there's a common runway. So I just proceeded to use runway 16 because if there's any airplane that was going to land, especially big jets, they will come down runway 16 as they approach. So that's why I choose runway 16.
Yep. Good shot.
But then as I coming down the taxiway to 16, there was a Cirrus who was calling out and say, hey, who was the guy that was talking earlier? Now I just thought it was me. And then he ended up saying, he was asking me how long my run-up was going to be. And it turned out that he was already almost at the end of runway 34 on the opposite end and was trying to take off there as well. But I just let him take up on himself. Once again, a small thing, but it just keeps adding on, you know, the credit card being not good. And then I couldn't find my gray bag. And now I got it's a pretty busy airport too, even at night. It was jets taking off once in a while too. So that kind of got to me. But I got my flight planned out.
Executive traffic, Sierra 6 Kilo Whiskey, using runway 34, departing, remaining in left pattern.
Unless somebody...
6 Kilo Whiskey, there was an aircraft destined to 16. What's your position at the airport?
That was Dakota 2111 Charlie. We are just pulling up to 16, holding short right now. We'll be departing to the northeast, but we're holding short to do some run-up right now.
How much time do you need before you depart on 16?
Well, we're going to do a little longer check here, so probably 3 minutes. 1 Charlie.
Well, I'm ready to take off at 3-4 if you don't mind, 6 Kilo Whiskey.
Oh yeah, no, you go ahead, 1 Charlie.
Okay, thank you, I appreciate it. I will remain in left pattern for 3-4 for landing.
Roger that. We will wait for you to depart and watching the pattern to make a gap and go to the northeast. 1 Charlie. Left. Good. Oh. Left. Both. Right. Both. Good, okay. That controls. Watch out for your legs here, make sure we're good. Okay, free and correct. Doors. Get a little push, make sure we're good. Alright, we're good. And then parking brake release. Okay. Chicago Executive Dakota 2111 Charlie. We're holding short of 16. If you guys are full stop, we will wait here until you guys land and clear the runway, and then we will take off. So we're holding short of 16 at Chicago Executive.
Dakota, appreciate it. 6 Kilo Whiskey. Need 2 minutes.
Yeah, because if they're doing that, I'm not gonna risk it.
Executive traffic, Sierra 6 Kilo Whiskey. On a short final for runway 34 full stop.
Wonder where they're coming from.
No, they just took off from here.
Oh, is that the one that just took off?
Yeah.
Oh, they just did like a little loop.
Yeah.
Is that like a jet plane?
No, but it's a fancy airplane. Cirruses are like the fancy planes of...
It looks very fancy.
Yeah. They should be turning off right there.
Executive traffic, Sierra 6 Kilo Whiskey, clear for runway 3416.
Chicago Executive Traffic, Dakota 2111 Charlie, departing runway 16 to the northeast. We'll be making a left-hand turn to the northeast. And I apologize for the conflict there for the other aircraft series.
Thank you, have a good flight.
Alright.
Where we go?
Where we go? If we have any engine issues before we rotate, we'll go ahead and stop our takeoff. If we are good after rotation, 500 feet, we can make a 190 turn above 1,000 feet coming back to the airport. That will be about 1,006. Alright, let's see if we can see the runway 16. Coming to the middle here, there's no wind. You ready?
Let's do it.
Alright, full power. Airspeed's alive, power stable. 60. The rate. Okay, 500 feet and above, making a left-hand turn.
Okay.
Chicago executive traffic, Dakota 2111 Charlie is making a turn to the northeast. Watch my altitude, make sure I don't bust that there. Wow, this is beautiful.
That is gorgeous.
Chicago approach, Dakota 2111 Charlie, VFR request.
2111 Charlie, Chicago approach, good.
Dakota 2111 Charlie is about 7 miles northeast of Executive at the 1,900 feet, requesting to fly following for the Skyline tour. We'll be going southbound and northbound back.
11 Charlie, squawk 5107.
5107, 1 Charlie.
11 Charlie, radar contact 6 east of Executive Airport, over altimeter 3012. Change to my frequency 125.0.
3012 and over to 125.0. Chicago approach, Dakota 211 Charlie on 125.0.
Number 11 Charlie, roger.
I'm going to hand fly this route, so I'm going to be extra quiet.
That is acceptable.
You just enjoy the view. It is kind of eerie though, how I can't see nothing over there.
I agree.
Chicago approach,
Final planned out, and we were gonna do a skyline. So we wanted to do a skyline, which I've flown a couple times before, so I'm familiar with the route. Flying the skyline at night was terrific. It was fantastic. Was it pretty?
Yes, the Lake Michigan was good.
Yes. So it was pretty. We had some camera issue, but eventually we just ditched the camera issue because we were like, we're just gonna enjoy the view at that point. Right?
You couldn't even. I mean, you can't take that.
No, like that picture wouldn't do justice. And then the skyline was wonderful, but I was just super nervous because there was traffic in front of us. It was, I think it was a helicopter. It was more inland. It wasn't really entry, and there was all the traffic like all around the places too.
There was quite a few people like out and about it.
Yeah.
It just seemed.
Well, it was commercial airliners, but you could see like there's planet above us.
I saw two.
Yeah, that was pretty close to us. Not super close, but close enough to be like, okay, I need to watch out for them. I think it's like departure from O'Hare and Midway.
Up to 2413, maintain 210 knots or less, enter left heading 360.
210 knots or less, left heading 360, Delta 2413.
LF 25, descend and maintain 5,000.
Maintain 5,000, Scout 25.
Gianna 248 heavy, maintain 250 knots, descend and maintain 7,000.
Maintain 250 knots, descend and maintain 7,000, that's Gianna 248.
Dakota 11 Charlie, traffic 12 o'clock and 6 miles, maneuvering 1,700 indicated.
Looking for traffic, 11 Charlie.
11 Charlie, that traffic is 1 o'clock, 3 miles. They're just over the land and they are station area, 1,900 indicated.
We're still looking here, 11 Charlie.
Delta 2413, connect to our tower at Seika, 120.75.
Caution, obstacle.
Okay, tower at Seika, 120.75, Delta 2413.
Should be our 1 o'clock. Somewhere around there should be an aircraft in the air. I don't see it anywhere. Dakota 2111 Charlie still does not have the traffic in sight, but will stay more towards the lake.
For 11 Charlie, they're at 1 o'clock and about 2 miles now southbound.
Is that it?
Building 750, climb and maintain
Oh, that must be it.
15,000.
Yep, I see it. Yes, that guy.
I maintain 15,000, jet like 750.
Asiana 248 heavy, just want to maintain
Obstacle
4,000.
ahead. Pull
Descend
up.
maintain 4,000, Asiana 248 heavy.
11 Charlie has a traffic sight.
Roger.
Wow, look at that. Nice.
Obstacle
Delta
ahead.
25, just
Pull
want to
up.
maintain 2,000.
Center 2000 on 3 outside.
Asiana 248 heavy, to rate heading 180, reduce speed to 210.
Right front heading 180, speed 210, Asiana 248 heavy.
Link 750, contact Chicago Center on 120.12.
2012, yeah, good night, jet like 750.
Chicago departure, 5055 heavy, passing 4,300 feet, climbing 5,000 feet.
055 heavy, Chicago departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 15,000.
Continue climbing, staying 15,000 feet, and the request has been 055 heavy.
055 heavy approved.
And it was beautiful, but as I was turning back northbound, I usually turn towards Lake Michigan because I don't really like the idea of turning towards the building when I'm making my U-turn, so I always have turn towards Lake Michigan and back instead of like turns towards the building when I'm making my U-turn. And I already have in my mind that when I turn, I usually need to focus on my instruments because it's going to be pitch black and I'm not going to see anything. So I had that in mind, but it was a completely mind-blowing experience as I turned towards Lake Michigan and there was a darkness of abyss. Like there's nothing there at all. And even my friend, after we did the post-flight briefing, he said, yeah, like
There's nothing.
there was nothing there.
Abyss. I would say it was like looking into an abyss.
Yes.
It was like I thought it could go on forever. I had that brief moment. I was like, we have an altimeter. And I was like, I know that
Yes.
we're up or down. Like if we're going down or up.
And really, when we were turning, I was almost basically looking at my instruments,
Yeah.
flying instrumentally, because I can see outside. which is-
055 heavy
Caution,
approved.
obstacle.
High speed,
I'm
moving
gonna go
about
ahead and turn
055 heavy,
left
and climbing, staying 15,000 feet.
Go to 11 Charlie, traffic 11 o'clock and 4 miles northbound, 1,100 indicated.
Roger that. We are making our northbound turn back now. 1 Charlie.
Roger. 055 heavy, proceed direct Pumpkin.
Direct to Pumpkin, you are 055 heavy.
Wow, it's completely dark. That's crazy. Wow. Absolutely insane.
Asiana 248 heavy, to right heading 240, intercept runway 28 center localized.
Yeah, like
At 2117,
like
just
it's
want to maintain
pretty,
4,000.
but it's like
4,000
nerve-wracking at the same time. It's so dark.
Especially when you flew over the
I
lake.
know.
We're like, okay, we're gonna go home. And we thought that was gonna be it. We're gonna go home, and what I usually do is I veer to the north a little bit more, and then go to the west, so that I don't mess with the Class Bravo airspace. But I was on flight following at the time, so I was talking to ATC. ATC actually said, hey, climb to 3,000 and clear to Bravo airspace.
Number 11 Charlie, are you going to executive now?
No, we're actually going to be departing to the west to Dubuque, Delta Bravo, Quebec, and we can get flight following there too.
Number 11 Charlie, Roger, you can expect that.
Thank you, 1 Charlie.
Okay. Number 11 Charlie, what altitude do you want to climb to for Dubuque?
4,500, 1 Charlie.
Charlie, for now, maintain VFR, maintain 3000, fly your present heading.
Fly and maintain 3000, we'll fly our present heading, 11 Charlie.
11 Charlie, cleared into Bravo airspace.
And cleared into Bravo airspace, 11 Charlie. We are cleared into Bravo airspace! I'm so excited! Here we go! Heck yeah!
You made it.
At 2117, reduce speed at 210 knots or less.
210 or less.
Because the ceiling on this is 3000, which includes 3000. Oh, that's the magic word right there, I'm telling you.
I'm just gonna hook this up.
I thought that was exciting because we never get clear into Bravo airspace, and I thought they just wanted us to fly a little higher and then get out to the north. And what did he say next?
He should go up to 6,000?
6,000, yeah. He said, hey, why don't you climb to 6,000? I might be able to clear you to fly over O'Hare. And at that point, I was elated. I was super happy. I was super excited. You can listen to the audio. I was screaming. I was basically screaming in there.
Number 11 Charlie, if you can go up to 6,000 for a little bit, I can get you turned westbound over O'Hare.
That would be fantastic. We will get up to 6,000, 11 Charlie.
Charlie, present heading, climb heading 6,000.
Present heading, climb heading 6,000, 11 Charlie. He says he's gonna climb us to 6,000 feet, and we can fly over O'Hare.
Oh, cool.
So that'll be very cool, actually.
Number 11 Charlie, this is the vector for your climb. Turn left, heading 220.
Left 220, 11 Charlie.
2070.
Marty, I'm telling you, we're super lucky. Like, we don't get to do stuff like this.
Oh my god. Wow, let me look out the window. I'm just gonna...
Yeah, just turn that off. Don't worry about that. Like,
oh my god.
Like, this is amazing. Wow. Okay, 4,000 feet.
Number 11 Charlie, to right heading 250.
Right, 250, 11 Charlie. Okay, 250. See, it's gonna put us over O'Hare. That's crazy. Dude, this is O'Hare. Like this, right here.
Oh, right there?
Like right here.
It's so massive, it's almost hard to tell.
Like, I can't tell, like, Marty, once in a lifetime, man. Wow. That's so good.
I don't think Marty knew how excited I was at the time, but I was super excited, and I told him, hey Marty, we're gonna do it. We're gonna fly over here. And I told him, you don't understand, like small planes like us, we don't get to fly over big airport like this. And then later he understood it. Yeah, later he understood as we were flying over here. He's like, oh, okay, I see how this is a big deal now. Hey, I might be able to take you over O'Hare.
How did he know? He's like, oh, this guy's gonna.
Yeah, I know. I bet this guy. I mean, we went the skyline route, so he knew we were.
He knew. He was like, oh, these nerds. He's good.
Okay, we're directly over the airport now. That's crazy.
Number 11 Charlie, you can resume on navigation for Dubuque.
Resume all navigation for Dubuque, and thank you so much for that. That totally made our night. 1 Charlie.
Just don't tell anybody.
Oh my gosh.
So that's not a normal thing.
No. You have no idea, Marty.
I'm coming to terms with it.
Like, small airplanes do not just fly over O'Hare. We do not. We're not the big boys, but...
We were for that one moment.
Yes.
Number 11 Charlie, reset your transponder, squawk 5372.
5372, 11 Charlie.
Number 11 Charlie, about 10 miles or so, I'll release the altitude restriction for you.
After that, 11 Charlie.
Now, before we departed at Executive, we were doing flight planning. We saw a convective segment over at the big signaling that there's some thunderstorm activity, and then we saw this radar big piece of stuff that was like floating around at the beach, kind of just towards the end of it. So Marty and I were like, well, it's kind of similar to the one in the morning, kind of going northeast, and it looks like it's gonna pass. So what we said, still really far away. Let's just go and take off, and worst case scenario, we just divert somewhere. We say that, but we didn't really mean it. We're like, that's not gonna happen.
Attention aircraft, hazardous weather information, convective segment 42 Central for Wisconsin, Illinois, and Iowa, available on flight service frequencies.
Alright, let's take a look at the radar though. I just want to see what's going on. Okay, let's go.
Could be close.
I don't like that, honestly. That's okay. We'll see what happens. We're still pretty far away. If that doesn't work, we'll skirt over to Rockford, because might just stop at Rockford for like 30 minutes, which I know is just another stop, but I don't know if it's gonna be till 3 o'clock. I'm just slightly concerned. And you sure you don't have anything going on tomorrow, right? You're good. No get there-itis. I don't have any get there-itis. I do have a staff meeting in the morning, but that's fine. I don't have to.
You can just tell them about our adventure.
Yes. Yeah, this will end at 1:55 a.m.
Perfect timing.
Oh, there's one to 2:55 a.m. now too. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see. It does say there's lightning north and northwest, and between 1 and 3 a.m. there's thunderstorms and light rain. Huh.
Air 11 Charlie, you're outside of Bravo airspace now. Have a safe flight back and contact Rockford approach 121.0.
121.0. Thanks so much again. Have a good night. 11 Charlie.
See ya. Envoy 9867 at Seika.
Rockford approach, Dakota 2111 Charlie, 6,500.
Dakota 2111 Charlie, Rockford approach, altimeter 3011.
3011, 11 Charlie.
What did we see, Marty, on the way there?
Lightning.
Oh no, whoa, we saw that.
What? Yeah, did you see the lightning?
I did, yes. We're gonna land.
Yeah, I know. I saw it too. I was like, ooh.
Yeah, we're not gonna mess with that.
No, I'll let that go by.
Lightning. It's not just like a flash. It was like.
It was actually very gorgeous because it was huge. It was like, I couldn't tell. I don't think it was your camera. It almost had like this color to it that I don't know.
Like a purple.
I don't know. It was more of like a. I don't know what it was. It maybe, I don't know, it was more orangish or red. It just seemed much, I had never seen lightning from that angle.
Oh.
In person, at least. Maybe I've seen it in movies, but that, it was like, holy cow.
Yeah. So I contact Rockford approach and say, hey, change of plan is to come back to and we need to land. And he said, okay. And he gave me some instructions, which I was like, oh, okay. It's time to get weather for this airport, and which is normal stuff we do as pilots, but like I wasn't really expecting that at the time. So I was trying to get a frequency tune up and that everything.
Dakota 2111 Charlie, I think we're gonna go and amend our flight. We're gonna land at Rockford for now. There's a convective segment over the big. We want to wait out for a little bit.
11 Charlie, Roger, you want to come to Rockford, you said?
Affirmative.
11 Charlie, Roger, advise me information echo, enter right downwind, runway 7.
Okay, we will advise when we have echo and we'll plan for right downwind runway 7, 11 Charlie.
Mid 50 Central, dial that until 0755 Zulu for Midwest. For areas of thunderstorms, more information on flight service frequencies. Advise on initial contact, you have echo.
I see the airport right there. Okay. Okay, you're gonna. Alright, now the trick is trying to find the runway.
Yeah.